Hey, Cancer. Intuitive Soul Coach here with your February 2023 bonus reading. Welcome back to my channel if you are returning, and welcome if you are new. Today we'll dive into the collective energy of Cancer, so please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you are interested in a personal reading or entering into the free monthly reading giveaway, you can find both of those links in the description box below. All right, so Cancer, I am getting here that some of you are really working on your stability. So there could be a home-related project that shows up for you in the month of February. Some of you may be doing some deep cleaning, organization, or you may even be rearranging some furniture because they're also giving me very loud music, Stevie Nicks. So if that is maybe something that you've recently heard, or if you have that on your playlist, that could be a song that comes up while you are doing some work around your home. But I feel that some of you are really changing your stability. There could even be unpacking, or there could be packing. There could even be a move coming in here for you. I'm just getting strongly, there's something around your stability or home and living space that's going to be taking a look at this month, but for the better. It's for you to create more positive vibes in your life here. I'm also feeling a lot of heart energy. Now we have two tarot cards, or three actually, that are showing up. We do have the Eight of Cups, but I feel Lover's energy, possibly even that Two of Cups, but I'm getting celebration as well with loved ones, with friends, with family, with people who are a person that's maybe close to your heart. You may be dating or you may be in a relationship. So I feel that there could be celebrations coming in, but I am feeling that if you were cut off from a situation, or if you were not feeling very lively, I feel like you're opening yourself up, putting yourself out there after a time of maybe feeling a little bit of hermit energy. And I feel like some sort of deep clean, reorganization, or taking a look at your living situation will help you feel refreshed and revitalized, because I'm also seeing the Four of Swords. So some sort of R&R taking place. And I feel after a time of some solid grounding, some deep healing, or some R&R, you're going to come back feeling more refreshed, more revitalized. There could even be a trip coming in for some of you, or you're planning. Now, let's take a look and see what's showing up for you. We have Wheel of Fortune. So something finally spinning in your favor. I feel something that was hard to access, difficult for you to see in the past, or difficult for you to finally feel like it's coming around full circle. Yeah, because you have shadow work, and you also have here the breakthrough card, or excuse me, the padlock. You have, I thought you had the yeah, you do have the breakthrough here. So you're finally having a breakthrough on something that was either hidden from you or you weren't able to quite reach, but now you have the key, I feel, with this not available card. You've been doing the work. Really proud of you, Cancer, because a lot of you have really struggled to bring about a sense of joy and stability in your life. Now there's a turning point happening, especially when it comes to health. You're walking away from things that no longer serve you mentally, physically, emotionally. You're taking a look at the distractions, I feel, as well. And that could be mess. That could be, a mess in your vehicle, or disorganized or disheveled closets or space within the home. And I feel like you're clearing the space within your mental and your physical. You're moving on, you're abandoning, leaving things behind. You're ready to start fresh, or to clean things up in a sense. I'm getting the Tower energy for you, or the Tower may have already showed up, but some of you, this is financial help as well, cleaning up things on a financial level. Let's see what's coming in here for you. Oh, I love this. You have the Emperor. You have three major arcanas when it comes to finances. So yes, absolutely. Regarding to stability, this is Aries energy of stepping up and taking the lead. This is about power, authority. Some of you may have had to seek out maybe a financial advisor or a real estate expert, someone that can help you gain more insight or wisdom into a situation where you didn't have enough knowledge. But I feel for others of you, if you are maybe self-employed or if you were stuck in a situation that someone is being a little bit too bossy or too, the emperor at times, he can be a little bit too much. He can be very, very powerful, but I feel like you're learning to question and detach from a situation that was difficult for you because you have the death energy and you also have karma. So if you are dealing with a legal issue, some sort of unfairness or untruth, I feel like you're finally able to walk away and something's paying out here with this Wheel of Fortune. Okay, this could be pertaining to taxes, to real estates, to transactions, to perhaps inheritances or medical issues, something of that nature. I feel you are winning. There's a big win coming in here for you. Let's see what else we have. There's that hermit energy of gaining some isolation. There are some decisions that will be made here and that you're gaining clarity on. That something you weren't able to see in the past, you're finally able to see now, and you're going to have that breakthrough moment. So, wow, there's the soul tribe. There are people that want to help you, friends, family, like-minded connections here. This is about a sense of belonging. Some of you have had a shared journey with someone that's been quite difficult. I feel like you're detaching and moving on from, because this death energy, devil energy is all about releasing yourself from whichever had held you back in the past and allowing yourself to move forward. Okay, 8 of Cups is heading towards his 9 of Cups, his wish fulfillment. He may need to abandon something, whether it's an old way of living. It could be a place, it could be a person, it could be an environment, a situation, a habit, a pattern, an addiction. Whatever it is, you're choosing to move on because it's detrimental to your health. It's affecting your joy and stability here, Cancer, with the 4 of Wands. 4 of Wands is the card of celebration. It is about you celebrating even a new home. You may be celebrating a vacation or a milestone that you're excited to hit because something is shifting in your energy here and you're no longer being held back by the bars. Okay, there's that heart that I was seeing earlier, and you are a sign of water. You are all about that heart, and whatever has held you back, whether it was something minor, Cancer, or something major, you're not going to let someone, something, or a situation cage you any longer. This is about you freeing yourself, liberating yourself from a toxic or unhealthy pattern that you weren't necessarily able to see. This could be a relationship as well, because we do have the padlock and we have the chickens. This is about you being in the moment, not focusing on what you are walking away from. When he shows up with the 8 of Cups here, he's not looking back. Sometimes in the tarot, when the 8 of Cups shows up, he tends to look back and take a look at what he's leaving behind, whether it's an empty room or whether it is a relationship. But I feel whatever this is, you may have already looked back a million times prior, and now you're saying, you know, I can't keep doing that to myself. It's time for me to live in the moment. It's time for me to embrace the new opportunities and stay present, because that's when you really align with that law of attraction. So regarding health, I do feel here a little bit of mental conflict going on. I am seeing here, okay, some of you may even be feeling a little bit of memory fog. You may have vertigo at times or a little bit of dizziness. You may feel a little bit of pressure in the head, in the eyes, in the ears. There could be sinuses going on here. There's something with someone may drink a little too much caffeine. You may want to just take a look at your caffeine intake as well, but you're finally able to open up that third eye. You're able to see what is going on around you, because you may have been closed off, and you can see he actually has that third eye illuminated right there, combined with the partnership of that crown chakra. So you're receiving messages to move on from a situation. Something may be coming in that offers you a little bit more money, that may contribute to more financial joy and stability after a time of feeling a little bit stressed out here. I really love this detachment card with the justice. This is about bringing balance in. Now, some of you are just getting off your equilibrium here, but getting organized within your space and your living environment will help you bring about a sense of balance as well. It'll also help you detach from any sort of expectation or detach from some sort of control, because this Emperor can be all about control as well. I happen to feel for some of you Cancerians, this Emperor is you. Because if you take a look there, his shadow is behind him, and you have this shadow work card showing up here for you. So this is about you doing the inner healing. Some of you have struggled from some major traumas, post-traumatic stress disorder. You may have seeked out a therapist. You've worked on the ego center as well, and that can be the belly area. So some of you, it may have manifested in digestion issues. It could have been even a little bit of weight gain in that stomach area, or you had heartburn. Or it could have been an energy of holding things down, not expressing yourself effectively. And that can be buried emotions that are suppressed here in that region, especially the heart. So this is about you overcoming some of the pain of the past, letting go of even addictions, or you may have been around people who've had addictions, maybe growing up or in a relationship, but you're detaching from that energy. It doesn't mean that you don't love a person. It doesn't mean that you're doing the wrong thing, or the ego is saying cut the cords and there's nothing. I've had people comment that say, Melissa, you can't just cut people from your life. Well, I say if they are dishonoring, disrespecting, and they are detrimental to your mental, physical, emotional health, and you can disconnect and love them from a distance, remembering that it's their soul journey, not yours. Sometimes we need to take a step back because we can actually be enabling the behavior of another by staying in that situation. So I feel for you, you've done a lot of work on the self. So the chakras that are standing out for me the most are, again, that third eye and the crown. And then also joy and stability. So root chakra, getting organized, healing through some inner childhood wounding, and being able to come out stronger, moving towards your bliss. There's financial relief coming in here for you as well. If you've struggled with wealth, which we'll talk about here in a moment, this is about you being in a place where you're supported. You're growing, whether it's growing a business, growing emotionally as well, maturity. It doesn't matter if you're 55 or 95 or 25. We always are learning, growing, and evolving. And it's important for us to set sometimes that ego aside and say, I receive your help. And that's what this rose card is all about. Being content, being in loving care, being able to care. Some of you are caretakers. You may be taking care of the elderly, or taking care of the sick or children, as well as maybe in your personal life, you've had to take care of someone. And that may be a little bit of what I'm feeling with this heart energy as well. Now you have the frame. This is about organization, which we talked about here, accomplishments, steady income. Some of you may be in the art and design field. You may be self-employed, or you have a business that is home oriented. You're able to have a little bit of flexibility, but I feel that a lot of you are being offered some sort of promotion, or you may be looking to build your own thing if you haven't already. That's going to bring you in more abundance because you've been doing the work. You may be a healer as well. I'm getting that with the shadow work. You're definitely connecting, and this is what I felt in the beginning of your reading, Cancer. You're connecting with your soul tribe, the people who, again, care about you, love you, and want to see you grow and thrive. They want to see you succeed. This could be complete strangers. Maybe you join a class, even if it's an online class, where you're connected with other people who share your journey, share your vision. I feel like that's coming in as well. Some of you are healing some sort of imbalance between a brother or sister dynamic, or a sibling, maybe rivalry, or some sort of repressed or traumatic experiences, maybe from childhood, that had to do with the siblings. Maybe you've cared for your own, or you may even be an only child. But I feel like you're definitely feeling a new sense of belonging here. Now, when it comes to your wealth, you have someone of higher authority if you work in the corporate world that may be beneficial to your growth. This could be someone that offers you a new way of doing things. You may be having a heart-to-heart conversation, letting them know, this is what I need from this company. If I can't get this, I'm going to have to go elsewhere. Or you may not say that, but I feel like whatever decision that someone of higher authority brings in for you, Cancer, it will allow you to see things clearly instead of sitting in maybe frustration because you haven't spoke to a boss, or someone may be casting you aside saying, yep, we'll get to it next week or next, it feels like next year energy. But I feel like someone may keep pushing you to the wayside. You may be detaching from that energy altogether and saying, you know what, it's not worth the hassle. This person isn't being honest with me, or they don't value my worth. I need to move on. Now, for those of you that are business owners, entrepreneurs, or even retired, I feel like you're taking your own life, your own destiny into your own hands, and you're not attaching a specific outcome. Sometimes we tend to have an expectation of how something should be done, what something should look like. Now, there's a difference between expectations and goals. I want you to be aware of that, Cancer. This is about you detaching from needing to control the situation so you can give the universe some breathing room to work its magic, to create something beautiful, because only then will you be able to have that clarity that you need to make decisions that are going to bring you more wealth. Now, what we also have here regarding abundance, I love that these are showing up in your abundance, especially when we have this devil energy, because this says that you are freeing yourself from a situation that is toxic, a situation that is unhealthy, or something that you've been wrestling with for quite some time, but you've sat in silence. Some of you even went on a meditation retreat or a yoga practice retreat. For others of you, I'm getting that you may be considering even a spiritual retreat. I feel like this has been showing up for a lot of signs in 2023. It doesn't surprise me because we are in a 7-year, and that's all about spirituality or connecting to your higher power, whatever you want to call that. It doesn't matter. Universe, Mother God, Father God, spirits, whatever you call, you're seeking. Okay, so when this hermit energy shows up, this is about you having a little bit of solitude to gain a new way of doing things, self-knowledge, soul searching, introspection. If you have been feeling withdrawn or just felt lonely or rejected, your soul tribe is coming in here for you. And I feel like there's, again, a new sense of belonging after a time of maybe taking a little bit of a sabbatical, taking a little bit of time for yourself to really focus on what it is that you want to see changing in your reality. Now, we have this devil card. Now, when this devil card shows up, this is all about surprises, right? It's all about temptations. I'm getting the Tower as well. So there could have been a surprise. Absolutely. I'm just going to pull a card here on this devil because this is showing up in the abundance category here. So I feel that you're releasing. Let's see what you're releasing from. All right, right away here. Okay, yeah, you're releasing from some sort of difficulty regarding finances for some of you, or poverty conscious mindset, or feeling like you were left out in the cold, not good enough. And there's the Justice. So we're getting the same cards over and over here. So beautiful energy. So you're weighing up, there's balance coming in after a time of someone treating you unfairly, poorly. I'm getting here some very heavy energies. It could be criticizing you based on age, based on race, based on sex, based on whatever it may be. I feel like you were treated unfairly, which is unfortunate, but I feel like there is balance coming in here that's going to bring about more joy and stability into your world. Okay, really powerful, Cancer. This is a month for change for you, and you're really starting to go more with the flow instead of coming up against resistance after resistance. And that's what this Wheel of Fortune is all about. If you've struggled financially, or if you've struggled in some sort of a legal issue, or even at times needing additional help, You may be learning, you may be asking someone for help. There's some decisions. I feel with this Seven of Cups showing up for you in the abundance, this is your daydreams and whatever it is that you've been really wanting. This is about you getting focused and manifesting what it is that you want. So let's just pull a card here and see what the Seven of Cups is for you. What are you focusing on? I feel like it is money. Seven of Wands is, Seven of Cups is clarified with a Seven of Wands, non-conforming, living life on your terms, which you may have felt like you were doing in the past. You may have had a little bit of wiggle room. Maybe you were self-employed or you worked from your home. I feel here though that there could have been a situation that had you kind of confined. You just felt like you had to stay within your own space here, or you felt like someone was looking over your shoulder or walking on eggshells. So really you weren't free. There wasn't liberation. There was something coming in at all angles. You now have a choice to focus in a new direction. And I feel like the focus in itself is living life on your own terms, Cancer. So really powerful, powerful dynamics coming in. Now let's just take a look at some of the key themes. Frame, some of you are going back to school, maybe gaining a new certification, or you're just learning how to maybe build a resume, or you may be learning, taking a class on law or taking a class on how to increase your finances. I feel some of you are really focused on your money and you're focused on how you can save or how you can generate new income. You may be looking into working with other people, whether it's other groups. Now I'm getting here the pyramid, so it could be some sort of marketing strategy, but I feel like it's not one that there's only one person at the top. I feel like you are working with people where everybody can get paid, but it's about you being able to put in the work as well, and there's good compensation. So I'm getting here almost like a not corporate, like not corporate America or something of that nature, but it could be that you sell a product. For example, Young Living essential oils. They have it where, yes, it's kind of that marketing or that pyramid, but you can really, really benefit not just on using the products. Now, I'm not a rep for Young Living. This is just my example here, but I feel whatever it is that you believe in, if you are partnering up with a company because you love the products, then the sales piece may come easier to you, and you may be learning and discovering how to grow your business. So I feel like there's just some sort of connection coming in where you feel like, wow, this is really great. I love these products. And it may be unexpected or a surprise coming in. Let's see what else we have here for you, Cancer. Yes, you do have the padlock. So I feel like there may have been an opportunity that was rejected, or one that you are saying no more. I don't want to go in this direction any longer. Therefore, I'm shutting that. I'm locking it up, and I'm throwing away the key in order for you to go in search of your happiness, your Nine of Cups, your wish fulfillment. And we certainly see wish fulfillment coming in here for you. So enjoy being in the moment. If you have some time for yourself in February, I suggest making that time a priority. Taking some time off, spend with loved ones, travel if you're allowed to. If there is some sort of a 2-week period between maybe a lapse in one job into another, Cancer, take that time to enjoy the moment. Even if you don't have anything scheduled or planned, it's okay to just allow yourself downtime. We don't always have to accompany productivity with constant movement or constant goals. It's very important for us to rejuvenate. And I was getting here that energy of Four of Swords, rejuvenation. Let's get one more card from the Wisdom of the Oracle before we close down your reading. What else does Cancer need to know for the month of February? What do we have here? Loyal heart. Stay true to your heart. Absolutely. That was that very first energy of heart center that I felt coming in. So it's about you doing what you believe is right. And even though this isn't the card of Lovers, I would say it's the next closest thing. So making choices from the heart are going to benefit you in the month of February. So very positive energy, a lot of shifts happening. I love to see actually this devil showing up in the abundance. So releasing, opening your heart up to a new way of being, a new way of how you love yourself, how you love others. And if you're looking for love, this can absolutely attract soulmate energy. For those of you who felt stuck in a career that wasn't seeing you or honoring your skills and gifts and talents, you're shifting that vibration. You're honoring your heart here, and you're moving in a direction where you're going to attract the type of clients, the type of career opportunities that may have been locked up in the past, but now you're able to move forward. I hope this helps, Cancer. If so, please feel free to hit that thumbs up button. Feel free to share, like, subscribe, and hit that bell button if you haven't already. Thank you so much for tuning in. Lots of love.